something I can see turning out of that black hole, two luminous discs. The eyes, it might be a face, might be almost a... But heavens, something wriggling out of the shadow like a gray snake. Now it's another one, and another one, and another one. They look like tentacles to me. Oh, yeah, I can see the thing's body now. It's large as a bear. It glistens like wet leather, but that face, ladies and gentlemen, it's indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it. It's so awful. The eyes are black, and they gleam like a serpent. The mouth is a kind of V-shape with saliva dripping from its rimless lips and seem to quiver and pulsate.
Picture, if you will, one Dr. Julian Springwood, a mysterious man who advertises himself to the world as a healer, scholar, and motivational speaker. St. Alister's encounters with and research into this man has revealed a little more than he's initially let on. The son of a cultist and a sound engineer, a seeming charlatan, and possibly a powerful psychic of alarming ability. Is Dr. Springwood just that good at reading people, or is there something far more invasive at play? St. and Alister are about to find out.
So we have the laptop that we stole, quote unquote we.
Yes.
Alister stole from the RV.
Yeah.
I was keeping lookout. We need to get that to your bosses, yeah, and then also Springwood is currently at a meeting that is at a hotel that's not far from here.
Yes.
That we were thinking about crashing.
Yes.
I think we should probably drop off the laptop first and then see if we can crash this meeting.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of anything else to do, like, here specifically. I don't remember the name of the woman, but she's like a multi-millionaire or something who's interested in the occult.
It's Mackenzie Roberts.
Yeah, I had not heard of her, I think, though I bet one of us could probably roll to see if we can find out more about her. Maybe try... God. The meeting was like an hour long. And wow, it is impressive that I can remember all this.
Yeah, damn.
I just listened to the episode. That helps.
That would have helped.
So, the meeting was like an hour long. Maybe that could just be Google Calendars, like, automatic setting.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. So, how far away is the hotel if we drive? Ben?
I believe I said it was 6 miles.
Okay. So, for those of us who don't feel like doing math, how long would it take us to drive there?
It's pretty...
Oh, like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of wide open. Like 15.
Yeah, our time window there is pretty tight. It may not be worth it to try and... I think it would be... If we have time to get there, if we think we have time to get there, I'd like to go.
I mean, me too.
My question was, do we have time to get there? Which you could give us the answer to, as the DM.
Sure. I think right now, because you're a little bit out of town, it's a lot of flat, empty road. I don't think traffic isn't a factor. You could easily get through 6 miles pretty quickly.
Is it the beginning of the month or the end of the month? This is a weird question. Stick with me.
It's the middle of the month. There's a specific day that today is, which I've only put in our marketing material.
Okay, great. Because cops are more likely to give you tickets at the end of the month as they try and hit their quota.
Yeah.
So if we speed, we're more likely to get hit by cops as if at the end of the month. If it's the middle of the month, we're probably okay.
I feel like the fucking, like, New Mexico State Patrol is probably not particular. Well, actually, there's probably a lot of them out here just being like...
We're at Alien Coachella.
Are at Alien Coachella.
Yeah, hold on. They're my... So we'll just have to be careful. This is mostly a funny joke that I'm going for here, but it's probably not that deep. So yeah, let's go. Fuck it. Do you want to take, we could do this in character. But first of all, we also need to, let's take care of the laptop and then figure out the driving bit.
Yeah. Did we get away from the RV?
I think so. I think we probably got the computer and dipped. I don't remember if we said that, but I cannot imagine that we were like, let's sit around and have a conversation outside this RV we broke into.
Did we dip without incident?
We did lock the RV behind us.
Yeah, I believe you left the RV, and you're back in the alley by default. If you want to say you already walked to another location, totally fine.
Yeah, I think we probably would have just left immediately rather than hanging around. We locked the RV behind us, I think, and then we were just like, cool, let's go.
But yeah, you can be anywhere. Like, no Hyrule Castle guard is going to be like, "Oi there!"
That's right, because they're incredibly English in Hyrule. Oi, mister!
The game franchise that famously had no voice work for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've got the laptop in my dorky little string backpack or whatever.
Right. Ghostbusters was a documentary.
Ghostbusters was a documentary. A little bit, there's a moment, a sort of a little, like, awkward moment where he, like, kind of, like, is, like, shuffling his stupid little Birkenstocks a little bit. Like he's not exactly sure what to say. And then it's just like, I should drop this off. If we think attempting to investigate this meeting with Miss Roberts is worthwhile, one of the other, somebody else can probably return the laptop.
Yeah, we probably also have some time to return it. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to return it immediately.
No.
Who knows how long it'll take them to work on it anyway. So, I assume you probably don't want me to go with you to go interact with your weird agency. Meet back up at the tent and we could go from there?
Yes. Split.
Yeah, we turn and abruptly walk away from each other.
I think, Alistair's just a little bit wrong-footed.
Good.
Which he deserves.
He knows what he did.
He did. He does know. It's halfway between. He's I think he sort of gets it, but doesn't. He maybe intellectually understands a little bit. And it's still sort of okay, but what?
But what?
I'm not going to think about that.
But what did I do?
And then it's just nope. I'm not thinking about this. I'm thinking about the mission.
Yeah.
So, I will make my, goofy little way back to the fucking, what is it? Is it the toilet with the singing pyramid on it? That's our landmark.
Yes. It's a hand washing
station. Excuse me. Anyway, I'll meander my way back to the weird circled wagons of our temporary HQ.
You wander back to the department temporary headquarters. Yeah. Enough time has passed that I would say Agent Rose and Agent Coy are not sitting outside the RV anymore. But yeah, no, there's you know how to access headquarters. I assume you step inside the RV.
Yeah, I'll step inside the RV.
Sure. I'm going to say Agent Gray is on a phone call when you find him there. He is facing away from the entrance. You can easily identify him from behind due to his, once again, monochrome Hawaiian shirt. Something I tried to purchase, and it was from a shitty retailer, and the fabric is terrible.
I'm so sorry.
We'll keep trying, bud. Don't worry. We'll keep hunting.
So, I remain mad. I'm going to keep looking. The summer deals.
I believe.
I'll wear it during Christmas. I don't give a shit. I
believe we will find something.
I'll wear it for all 8 days of Hanukkah, a holiday I don't celebrate.
You can be invited to my Hanukkah celebration digitally, I guess. I have seen Agent Gray on a lot of phone calls. Does he have the body language of I am almost done with this phone call, or the I have been on this phone call for a very long time and there is no end in sight? I feel like I've seen him enough to know those modes.
Sure. I think it's there's no end in sight.
Yeah, so Alistair immediately is like, okay, yeah, this is I'm gonna stand here till my fucking feet go numb. That's silly. Should I just take it somewhere else? What's in the other RVs?
That's such a great question, and not one that ever occurred to me to plan out. I'm gonna say that there is a tech and communications. If this is the administrative RV, let's say that there's a tech.
There's gotta be a fucking surveillance van style So yeah, I think realizing that Agent Gray is possibly going to be on this phone call till the heat death of the universe, or at least he thinks he might be based on his face. I will just scoot out. I'm just going to be like, I will write a memo.
Do you want to have like a little moment where he maybe he turns around because he hears the door opening or whatever, and you could just like hold up and kind of swish back and forth the laptop, and he just like nods and like snaps and points to the other RV.
Yeah, absolutely. I like him pulling it out of the stupid Ghostbusters documentary bag, like laptop, and he's like, go.
Thumbs up, point, snap, taps the side of his ear and turns back around.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I see it. Great.
All
Take
right.
it over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go pay a visit to Agents Magenta and Cyan.
You step off of the staircase that leads up to the administrative RV back onto the dirt and dust of the fairground, and step back onto another set of stairs that leads into kind of a communications hub for the department. It's covered wall to wall with all sorts of computers. There are a number of, not office chairs because that would take up too much space, but stools. It's very, very cool in there, which is a welcome relief. Because the hot New Mexico January sun is just blazing down on you, I guess. I don't know.
Googling how hot it gets in New Mexico in January.
I've been in Arizona twice, and that's notably not the state we're discussing. But anyway, it's much cooler in there because there's so much computer equipment and the lights are so low. There's blue monitors everywhere. All sorts of like kind of audio spikes, audio waveforms across certain monitors, some surveillance camera footage. It is exactly what you would picture if you were to picture the inside of a surveillance van. There are two individuals sitting on these two stools, although there's more stools than individuals. It looks like they perhaps switch stations all the time. Two very similar looking individuals, both of whom have parrots on their shoulder. I don't know. Fuck.
We don't need to get that deep into it. There's a couple of people in this room who look a lot alike.
Yep, there's a couple of people in this room who look a lot alike, with like, and who I think are like, maybe the weird thing is like they're like really not dressed to blend in.
Yeah.
Like they're still wearing their like fucking regular shit. I don't know.
It would be kind of funny if these guys were dressed in like 1960s NASA engineer like short sleeve white shirts and
yes.
That was exactly what I was imagining.
Too. Yeah, great. Good job, everybody.
All right, then these two agents are wearing 1960s.
They both have those like thick rimmed glasses.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Black ties, all that jazz. They both have very large and very cumbersome looking headsets on, and neither of them turn to meet your gaze when you step in the RV.
There's like a little service bell that you have to ring to get their attention.
I'll like knock on the door frame out of a sort of a sense of ingrained politeness.
Sure, one of them looks over to you and takes off one side of the headset and just says, Agent McAndrews, how can we help you?
I had an opportunity to infiltrate Springwood's... Oh my god, what is... I forgot the word for RV for a second there.
You best start remembering the word for RVs, Alistair. You're in one.
I opened the door and walked right into that one.
Fucking idiot squad.
Truly.
Hooligans.
Had an opportunity to infiltrate the Springwood RV, and I'm just gonna set the laptop on the table and say, figured I'd leave this one to the professionals.
The other one turns around from the opposite side, takes off one of their giant headset earmuffs. That's not what they're called, whatever. And says in a very kind of dry tone, what is it that we're looking at?
Oh, okay. Shit. How am I going to summarize this one?
It's a fingerprint lock.
Yeah. Fingerprint locked. this is... It looks like Springwood's personal device. I could be wrong, but... No sense of timeline on how long it'll take them to notice it's missing. But I think this is a grab whatever you can and then I send someone to put it back. I don't want Springwood on any higher alert than he already is.
One of the agents nods and then sits up and gets off of the stool and walks over to you. So you need someone to work quick and efficiently on this. We can manage that. Before taking the laptop and plugging in what looks like a deeply invasive looking cable into the side of the machine. We should be able to give you some preliminary information from this within 30 minutes. Thank you.
Alistair, takes a little bit too long. I think he, kind of, looks around at all of this, equipment, and there's a little bit of a, I can't be a nerd right now. Where he's just looking at all this stuff oh, I really want to stay to see this happen. Nope, I have to go.
One of the agents addresses you and says, "Is there anything else you need?"
No. Cyan, magenta, cyan.
They both nod at the same time.
Thank you. And
Can I suggest something as a character thing here? Given Alistair's affinity with machines, do you think either, one, he applied to work with these guys first, or two, they tried to poach him at one point? I will leave this up to...
He applied.
I think,
I will leave this up to Ezra here. I'm there's no way he has not interacted with these guys a bunch.
I think he, when he first started at the department, he, submitted an application to work in this section, every 6 months for, 3 years, and then gave up.
I like that.
Yeah, but, anytime... No, what I will say is that he's sort of he's figured out whatever pseudonym the two of them publish under. He has no idea what their actual names are, but he has figured out what their publishing pseudonym is, and he does go read their academic articles that they just
That's very funny.
Probably just hack in and they're we don't actually publish these, we just hack in and post them.
Do not need to go through a peer review.
No.
This goes direct to the journal.
Yeah. He has a little Google alert for when they post new stuff.
So fucking funny. I love
such
that.
Such a deep character cut, and I adore it.
What a dork.
You step back out into the unforgiving January New Mexico sun.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think Alistair as it does a little tiny bit of a quick change. I think he takes his dorky I think he pulls a over one of those kind of hiking shirts or whatever out of his little bag to put over his t-shirt so that he can button it up and cover up the fucking Three Wolf Moon style it's cover up the Three Alien Moon shirt and just flips the bag up round so that the Ghostbusters Was documentary is against his back.
Yeah. Totally fair.
So that he looks a little bit more like a lost dad. Proto-dad? I don't know if he's old enough to have, super big
Disney
dad energy.
Disney dad.
Yeah. So he has more so he has more Disney dad energy than, I rode here from California in a bus with a wizard on the side.
Although I want that for him, let's be clear.
He would be much happier.
Yeah, I think he would. I think we would all be much happier if we were driving around in vans that have wizards on the sides. But you know,
yeah, no, you're not wrong.
In that case, Sage will also change out of his Exorcist to Do It Better shirt into something that's a little bit more appropriate. But here's the question about which vehicle we're taking. Are you riding bitch on the back of my motorcycle, or are we taking your government van?
Are you gonna allow that?
Is your boss gonna let me ride in the government van?
Okay, I think they meet back up, and as Alistair is, like, stuffing his, like, dorky ball cap into his bag or whatever, and is sort of just like, okay, how do I... Fuck, God,
what's gonna make us look less suspicious is my bigger question,
I feel like, frankly, the motorcycle.
Yeah, I think so, too.
And so I'm trying... God,
not only because it's funny.
Yeah, no, I genuinely
because...
think that it's less suspicious. I'm trying... Okay, why is everything such a fucking struggle with Alistair? Okay, yeah, so they meet back up, and he's just like, I don't really have personal transportation on this particular...
Okay, so we're taking the bike?
What is Alistair going to say to that? Come on, Spock mode.
Do you want me to turn off my camera so you can pretend you're talking to a coworker?
No, it's okay. I might have to close my eyes, though.
Okay.
Fuck.
Podcasting.
It's a hell of a drug. I think that would be the efficient and more inconspicuous option.
Thankfully, I have my spare helmet. Let's roll.
Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna roll a d20 because I have one right here to see if Alistair has ever been on a motorcycle before.
Oh, okay. I was like, where is this going?
I think he has. I think he probably has.
I was just sitting here like, go for it, but what's your math here?
I'm gonna say even numbers, it's like one time and it was a really long time ago. And odd numbers, it's like he like had to do it for a relatively recent mission and therefore is gonna be like less physically awkward about it. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And that's evens, baby.
Great.
Yeah.
No? Wait, which one was which?
No, so I think...
You just said it, but like...
Evens was like, it's been a long time.
Okay.
So...
Great.
Yeah. This is pretty... He'll catch on fast because he picks things up quickly. But like...
It's also not that difficult
No.
as someone who's ridden on the back of a motorcycle.
Ezra, have never been on a motorcycle at all in my whole life, so...
Yeah, I've only been on a couple times, and it was a long time ago. I'm in the Alistair position here, but, like, scary at first, but for the most part, not actually that difficult to... Especially if you're not the one driving, you're just kind of, like...
Yeah, that's fair.
Following the other person, for the most part, not super hard.
Okay.
The weird part would be the fact that, like, you very much have to trust the other person on the motorcycle. For me, it was my uncle. And for two guys who are not getting along right now, this is going to, I think, maybe be kind of difficult. But we'll play... This may be something we have to roll for to see if... No, I don't want to have to roll for this because I don't want us to crash the motorcycle.
I really don't want us to derail this plot by crashing the motorcycle. I feel like Saint's, like, drive skill is going to carry us here. I just think that it's, like... Alistair is
yeah,
like...
bad news, I just dropped my drive skill in that last level up,
fuck.
so...
It's fine, it's fine. You've been
I mean, no, I have it still.
Yeah.
It's just a +1 instead of, like, a +2 or whatever I had before.
That makes sense.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I think we'll be fine. It just will be awkward.
It
so,
is,
yeah, great. We get on the motorcycle.
The world's most awkward motorcycle ride ensues.
Yeah. Yeah, does he try to hold on to the seat instead of holding on to Saint?
I think yes, initially.
The no homo option?
I think there is a brief moment where I think he, like... It does the sort of, like, I have seen people do this before, and the, like, generally you hold on to the driver, and I think he, like, freezes halfway between holding onto the driver and holding onto the seat, and is very clearly like, I don't know what the fuck to do here. Like, I don't know what is gonna be.
Dude, just hold on to me and follow me, because otherwise we're gonna crash.
Yeah, he's like,
Matty.
Yep. Like, just nods and puts his, and then is just like, okay, visor down, like, let's go.
Yeah, man.
Matty, this is Saint's vehicle, so
yeah.
I'm putting the choice in your hands.
Yeah.
What's the song you listen to when you drive off into the sunset together?
Can it be Bad Moon Rising? Because I think it's funny.
Yeah. Wait, is it that edgy cover or is it?
No, it's like the original.
Okay, so not the I hear trouble.
No, I think that's too gritty for what's happening here, which is ostensibly a comedy moment.
Yeah.
Don't come out tonight, because it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
I fucking love Creedence
okay.
Clearwater Revival.
So good.
Ah.
After a tense 15-minute drive, you pull up at the Sunridge Hotel and Spa, a luxury and kind of faux Hawaiian looking hotel. They have clearly planted a lot of palm trees. There's some expansive pools that you can see as you're driving up to it. Z, you look concerned.
Oh no, I mean, the other kitsch options for New Mexico were worse.
Surprisingly,
because the other option was faux Native American kitsch.
No, this is the most Palm Spring looking place.
Amazing. I hate it.
You can imagine.
Outside of Palm Springs, yeah.
Outside of Palm Springs, the most Palm Spring looking. But yeah, it is a full kind of all-inclusive resort. It is not the kind of like dude ranch that you'd be expecting maybe in this neck of the woods. Anyway, it seems like it's just a place to sit poolside and catch some rays and sip on some delightful citrus-flavored beverages.
Love that.
And perhaps get your back rubbed or your skin did. I don't know how spas work. I've never
Pedicure,
been to one in my life.
Manicure, etc.
Sure. It's not a masculinity thing. I just never have. I don't know what they do when they do stuff to your skin. They think they can walk on you if you ask for that?
Depends on the
I
place.
really don't know how spas work.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all find out together. Somebody can unfuck my back.
That would be nice. The two of you pull into the parking lot of this pretty opulent-looking resort. Yeah, there's one of those drive-ups. That's like one of those like
the good old half moon driveway.
Semicircle drive-ups that a valet would grab your car at.
Oh yeah.
But I can't imagine Saint trusts anyone to operate the Saint Mobile.
Yeah, one, Saint's not gonna let anyone drive this motorcycle, and two, I assume they don't generally valet motorcycles in a place like this. They might not have the training to do that.
They very much most likely don't.
Yeah, so no, I'll just park it in like that.
This
Also,
place
like, I don't know if I necessarily, like, if we need to make a quick getaway, I don't want to have to wait for a valet.
Yeah.
So no, I'm just gonna park in, like, the regular parking lot.
Sure. You grab one of those little paper tickets and the arm goes up. Yeah, welcome to the Sunridge Hotel and Spa.
Okay.
Now here's the question: how do we find out what meeting room they're in? How do we get, like, there's a few steps here we need to figure out some, like, espionage level shit of, like...
That's true.
We need to sneak our asses into this hotel. We need to figure out what hotel room they're in. Maybe we'll be able to pull off a, like, we're Mr. Springwood's assistants and he forgot something that he needs for this meeting.
That's a good one. I'm pretty good at that.
Because I doubt he brought any of his cult members to this situation. That's the only plan I can think of for getting into the hotel or getting close to this meeting, unless we want to do like a pretend to get a hotel room thing, but that's gonna take time.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be. Is there like a? If I just like Google this place real fast, hang on. Oh my god, sorry, it's been so long, and also like I have like 3 brain cells left. Do we have smartphones in this universe? Okay,
yeah,
yes,
I
was like, I can Google things, right? Just
It is January 17th, 2020.
Quick Google, does this place have like a restaurant or something?
It has a spa.
It has a spa. Does it have like a restaurant that they might meet at?
I'm going to say there's like an indoor-outdoor hybrid restaurant.
Okay.
One that has like these big doors that lead to the outside so you can be seated in either spot.
So if they're in there, it might be as simple as trying to...
Are they more likely to be trying to do a lunch reservation or something? Or does this hotel have is this the hotel the kind of place that would have conference rooms that they would be taking over? Or hell, does she have a hotel room here that they're meeting in? We have no clue. God, we should have gotten that. Can we call your guy? It's been 15 minutes, hasn't been half an hour. But like, this is a big place. God, we should just go up to the we should just go up to the desk and be like, "Hey, we're Mr. Springwood's assistants. We need to drop off some stuff. We're not sure like where he went." Which, like, might be a tricky check, but both of us have pretty good social skills. I feel like between the two of us, we could probably convince somebody to give us a location.
I think that's, So...
You're gonna have to do the lying part, but beyond that... But I can at least help you with that role.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Rather than wandering around this hotel trying to figure out where they could
Yeah,
be.
I don't want to fucking stealth around this whole place hoping to get lucky.
We're gonna waste the whole meeting time doing that.
Yeah.
That's not very efficient.
Oh, I have like 3 ways this could go really badly, but,
Yeah, this was never gonna be an easy one, but I think it's worth at least trying. Worst case scenario, they're like, no, we're not gonna tell you, and we have to wander around and try and figure out.
Dude, are you kidding? Worst case scenario, they show us directly in. And Springwood's like, hey, it's you two fuckers.
The likelihood of them showing us in seems kind of low. Showing us to the door, probably,
that's fair.
But, like, at the very least, be like, great, show us to the door, like, I need to head to the restroom really quick, or whatever. We can duck out of that before we go into that room.
That is very true.
This seems like an Alistair idea.
Yeah,
I know I'm the one who initially pitched it, but this seems like an Alistair
that does
idea.
seem like an Alistair idea. So yeah, I think he's like, I almost said shuts his phone, which is something that I still say, even though obviously it is a smartphone and not a flip phone.
Maybe he's got one of those Samsung, like,
those things
closed
are so
flip
fucking
phones.
Cool. I hate them. Like, they fill me
I'm
with...
so worried.
Yeah.
Dread.
Yep,
Yeah.
they fill me with fear, but also, like, longing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Alistair fucking snaps shut his unholy hybrid of a smartphone and a flip phone.
Canon now. Okay.
And it's just like, it's a larger establishment than I was hoping we would run into, and just looking around is going to take too much time. Are you up for a little, you up for a round of the classic, harried assistant, my boss forgot something important?
Yeah, I think we'll give it a shot.
I think there's a moment where, like, I think...
You're gonna have to be the face here, but other than that, I hear the trick is just pretend you're supposed to be there.
Clipboards help, but I think we'll make it. And I'm gonna fucking head into the hotel.
You are hit both by pleasant air conditioning and a strong coconut smell. As you walk into the Sunridge Hotel and Bar, the face that Matty is making seems to indicate that coconuts are unpleasant in nature.
No, I love a coconut smell. I just really was not expecting you to say that, and also made me think of fucking Margaritaville.
No, that was the last weird town we went to.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Actually, wait,
Your
no, they're
skin.
everywhere. They're all the same Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Your hair starts to grow gray all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's why it makes you old, is because you're like approaching the Margaritaville singularity.
Hotel California, but it's a Margaritaville.
You walk in and you are immediately hit both by a pleasant breeze of air conditioning and the strong scent of coconut, artificial coconut, that seems to be being pumped into this lobby. There are a good number of ferns and short palms and all sorts of that kind of decoration when you walk into this room. There's a very airy and light vibe to this place. However, overcast the sky might necessarily be. It certainly feels bright in here. There is a reception desk that is operated by a number of people, and there is one line that is not in use. Whatever. There's an empty booth.
I will, Alistair does that weird thing that Saint has seen him do before, which is the sort of subtle but complete demeanor change as he goes to sort of like, this one is not nearly as far away from his usual vibe as Andy is. I'm not inflicting Andy on these poor people. Or maybe I should, actually.
Andy's coming.
This is I need feedback on this. Is it funnier if it's the Andy voice or not?
I'm thinking about, from a customer service perspective, if somebody like Andy came to me and was trying to get me to do something, one, I would be more willing to help them because I like people like that and I think they're charming.
Yeah.
But somebody else might find them annoying enough that you'd be willing to just get them off your fucking phone.
That is super true.
I also worry that it's like, I don't believe you, you're too much of a goof to be somebody's assistant. So that's kind of the game we have to play here.
Alternatively, I'm like a fresh convert, and this is my chance to like. I've just gone full time with the organization, and I'm trying desperately to like
prove yourself.
Yeah.
We could also do, like, a odd couple thing here. Not that we aren't always doing an odd couple thing here, but, like, Saint could be the like, to use the comedy term, please don't laugh, could be the straight man of this group.
Yeah.
While you play the goofball. The Bert and Ernie, I could be the Bert.
Yeah.
I think that could work for sure.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna rock up to the desk. I'm gonna do a little bit of the Andy thing because people will think it's funny.
Just a little bit of Andy.
It's a little bit of Andy.
Just
yeah.
a little bit of Monica in my life.
God damn it. Yeah. So I'll head up there. I'm gonna like be like holding my like backpack like with my hands like up against my chest with like as like a like I gotta like. This is my, like, shit that's important.
I have something in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I have something in here that's important, and I'm just, like... I'm gonna, like, kind of, like, pitch my voice a little lower, and it's just like... Hey, look, I'm really sorry about this, but, we're looking for Mr. Springwood. We were supposed to... It's just that he left some things, I was supposed to make sure that he didn't leave without thing before he went to the meeting, man, you know, but, we're just, it's a real party over at the Roswell thing,
Mutual
you know?
information exchange.
Yeah, and, do you happen to know where that meeting is? I really just gotta drop this off. He needs it for that like little presentation he's gonna give. And it'll totally ruin the whole flow of the thing if he like gets to that point, he doesn't have the thing, like, and then I'm gonna be in the doghouse. Man.
We also have some like information that came in kind of last minute.
Yeah, he needs the latest
us to
numbers.
keep on the DL, but
The hotel clerk, who is wearing a very flowery button-up shirt, and notably not a suit, again due to the punishing New Mexico heat in January.
It's fine. This is just we're just experiencing some fucking freak weather. It makes this shit even weirder. It's like unseasonably fucking
hottest
wild.
January on record. Yeah.
At the intersection of the paranormal and supernatural, climate change.
Fuck. There's like a tertiary department investigation going on trying to figure out why there's like a hot flash just in this part of New Mexico right now.
It's the aliens.
Yeah, it's like
it's
like
aliens.
unseasonably warm like in this county.
Listener, if it's not completely obvious, it's because I didn't want too much time to pass between Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, but Chapter 3 took place at Christmas. So, I guess this could have taken place in March. There's no reason you couldn't have spent 3 months apart. But also,
I mean, there's also no reason it has to be hot, either. Anywho.
Nods and says, I completely understand. Let me just look into that for you. And makes a quick couple typing notes on their computer at their little workstation.
Oh, I did just like, thank you so much.
I completely understand. And then there's a look of confusion on their face as they just kind of nod. It looks like Dr. Springwood checked out about a week ago. Are you sure he's staying with us right now?
No, but he has a meeting. He came back here today for a meeting with...
oh man, shoot, crap.
What is, Ben, what's her name? We would know this.
I know it. It's Mackenzie Roberts. It's just, Roberts, I think.
Mackenzie Roberts?
Yeah, Mackenzie Roberts.
Miss Roberts is indeed staying with us. It looks like she presently has a lunch reservation. You can find her in the restaurant.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, man. Hell yeah. I'm gonna just, like...
Time for the boys to get lunch.
Time for the boys to get lunch. I think Nah, I think Alistair. I almost made a joke about Alistair's like, do you have a tip jar?
Yeah, we can slide her like slide them. Sorry, we can slide them like a 10 or something.
Yeah, I'll think I would just be like, do you have like a tip jar or like?
She tries to kind of out of perhaps corporate politeness, push that off and go like, oh, there's really no need. It didn't take that much.
I'm walking away. I'm leaving the $10 bill on the counter and walking away.
Yeah.
Whether or not she accepts is
that, as somebody, hopefully somebody takes that $10 bill. I hate that I just did that because I've been in jobs where they're like, if you accept a tip, you will get fired.
No, it's whether or not she accepted it. One of the great mysteries. Where did Jules go? Did she take the tenner?
Whatever.
Anyway, yeah.
Where did things go wrong for us? What happened to the kids in the divorce? We're all wondering. The kids being... I hope you die. I hope we both die.
Yeah. That's the end of ParaScience.
Okay, Mountain Goats nerds, we have to log off.
All right, the Mountain Goats nerds are logging off. I will presume that this is a place where there is signage. So I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna find the restaurant.
The restaurant of the Sunridge is pretty expansive. Looks like they have some pretty high volume throughout the year, enough to warrant a restaurant of this size. It is indeed a hybrid indoor-outdoor kind of restaurant. It starts inside in this very coolly lit area. That's a step down from the lobby. But you can see that it stretches out well outside toward the pool, and there's these big, huge, like kind of French doors that open up toward the rest of the pool. Once again, it kind of has like a bit of a Polynesian feel to it in that respect. But yeah, you indeed, it's a quick eyeing of the room reveals where your targets are. You do indeed see Dr. Julian Springwood, cane in hand, although he has lost his green suit jacket that is draped over the back of his chair, sitting across the table from the individual you presume must be Mackenzie Roberts. She is extremely casually dressed. She is dressed for the vacation that she is on. And between the two of them, in the third chair rather, is the individual with the ripped up vest and the 2 dragon tattoos.
Hello? Interesting.
The same one who zipped up the tent only a few episodes earlier.
Yeah, presumably as a bodyguard or something.
Fucking, we're gonna get
interesting
spotted.
That he's here.
This is stupid.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that, like, we are gonna have to be so careful here that we don't get got.
If I could provide but one hint.
Sure.
Yeah.
Your mission, Agent 47, is very critical. You need to disguise yourself to get close to Dr. Springwood.
Oh my god.
And initiate an assassination.
Yeah, I was gonna make a goof about how we have to snipe him. But, Z, do you want to dress as waiters?
Very badly. I would absolutely love to find the locker room, steal someone's uniform.
There's no way. We have to make sure if we are going to be waiters that we don't actually go and hang out with this dude, because he's going to see us and be like, what are you clowns doing here?
It's those 2 fucking guys from the place.
Yeah, weird that they randomly are waiters here, but second of all, I want to do it so bad. And we could just kind of walk by, Yeah. No one sees the wait staff. No one sees anyone working in customer service. They do not see you.
Yep.
You are a fucking mannequin to them. So there's no way they're going to pay attention to... Knock on wood. No way they're going to pay attention to us if we're dressed as wait staff. And also I want to do it really, really, really bad.
Okay. So rather than, going and, waiting for the, host thing to get seated, I think I like the way Maddie's thinking here.
Can I have Saint pitch this idea, please?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I think we're walking to try and get a reservation or whatever. First of all, I don't know if we're dressed to sit in a restaurant like this.
What does that mean?
But Saint puts a hand on your elbow and is like, wait. If we sit at a table close enough that we're gonna be able to hear, there's no way he's not going to see us and recognize us off the bat. Do you know who rich people never notice? Workers. Specifically, waitstaff. You work for a clandestine agency or whatever, I never get to do shit like this. Please can we dress as waiters and use that to get closer to hear this conversation?
I think Alistair, like, looks at Saint in a way that, like, is a little bit of that, like, this is not what I was expecting here. And, like, kind of leans in a little bit, is just like, the problem is that,
You're
like,
doing great.
I do one-liners. Alistair does not. And he just, I think he kind of, like, it stops a little bit and, like, kind of looks, like, thinks about what Saint said, and then kind of just, like, looks around, and, is like, the layouts of places like this are surprisingly standard. Locker rooms probably... And I'm gonna go, I'm gonna walk in the direction that because I am good at being places that I'm not supposed to be. Sometimes that includes stealing people's uniforms. I think I have a good sense for, like, where the kind of, where people go when when they're not supposed to be on display.
Saint does the littlest, like, fist pump and then follows.
I'm going to say that there's a pretty obvious, like, back of house kind of area behind the bar. And I think that's where we're going to have to end this episode.
God, I love it.
Great.
Oh,
Hell
this is
yes.
gonna be
I'm
incredible.
so excited.
I'm so
We've
happy.
done so much stupid secret agent shit this arc. We've done, like, no paranormal investigation. It's all, like, breaking and entering, fucking investigation, fighting, having arguments.
Yeah.
What you've just been listening to was ParaScience, a glimpse into a world unknown. It was an actual play horror adventure told to you through the Fate system. Our players are Ezra Kaye as Agent Alister McAndrews, and Matty Trumbo-Gomes as capable young man St. Garcia Flores. As for myself, I was your game master and disembodied voice, Ben Hamlin. I also produced this show. Our theme song is by the incorporeal Johnny Rinaldo, and our logo was created by the haunted visage of Terra Bosart. We are currently in the process of remastering and transcribing earlier episodes of the show, and for that I would like to thank Glory Duda, Marcel Hood, and Julie Cooper, as they write down our every word and weave an intricate web of audio for you. You can stay tuned to our social media channels for more information on these developments. This show is brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. You can follow us on social media at InfinityBreak23 and check out our website for all of our other podcasts at infinitybreak.net. We appreciate you listening to this program. If you want to help spread the word, there are a good many ways to do that. Word of mouth helps us immensely, and you can add us at ParaSciencePod on Twitter. And while you're at it, why not tag InfinityBreak23? We have a Patreon at patreon.com/InfinityBreak, where you can start donating to Infinity Break for as little as $1 a month. And if you listen to Apple Podcasts, don't forget to leave a review. That's all for now. Let ParaScience expand your way of thinking and offer you 10 easy steps to becoming a telepath at home. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time.